Have you ever asked yourself why some men in their 70s and 80s continue to live with energy, clarity, and strength, while others seem to fade too soon? Is it all in the genes? Or could there be a powerful factor that many simply overlook? Now, picture this: a simple habit that doesn't require medication, doesn't cost a thing, and yet could help you stay mentally sharp, support your heart, and possibly even lengthen your life. Most men miss this one vital piece of the puzzle. Here's the truth. Ignoring your sexual well-being can quietly speed up the aging process. It can weaken your body, drain your resilience, and take away the sense of vibrancy you once felt. In this video, we'll uncover one of the most important and often ignored health secrets for men over 55. You might be surprised by what you hear, but don't click away. Stay with me until the end, and you'll learn what science says about extending your healthy years and keeping that spark alive. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. Hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss helpful videos like this, made especially for men like you. And if you're already finding this valuable, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps me make content that truly serves your needs. Take a look around and you'll see a wide range of aging experiences. Some men in their later years still walk with purpose, speak with clarity, and carry a presence that feels alive. Others, sadly, lose their energy early. They feel foggy, disconnected, or unmotivated. While genetics do play a role, they're not the full story. The biggest difference often lies in lifestyle. And one of the most overlooked aspects of that lifestyle is sexual health. Many men over 55 start to slow down sexually, assuming it's just part of aging. But here's what research says: the desire for touch, connection, and physical closeness doesn't go away. It may change, but it never truly disappears. And when that part of life is ignored or cut off, whether due to shame, health concerns, or misunderstanding, it can quietly lead to faster decline. You see, when a man stops engaging in sexual activity, including self-pleasure, the body begins to shift. Testosterone drops further, muscle weakens, bones lose density, metabolism slows, circulation to vital areas decreases, increasing the risk of heart issues and making erectile function even more difficult. That only creates a cycle. The less you engage, the less you feel able to. And it doesn't just affect the body. Sexual activity boosts brain chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, the ones that keep your mind alert and your mood stable. Men who remain sexually active tend to have better memory, less stress, and lower chances of cognitive decline, including Alzheimer's. On the flip side, when intimacy fades, stress rises. Depression creeps in. Some men begin to feel like a part of their identity has gone missing. But here's the good news: this part of aging isn't set in stone. You can maintain a fulfilling, healthy, and connected life if you choose to keep this part of yourself alive. Whether through shared intimacy or solo moments of pleasure, the benefits are real and backed by science. Because sexuality isn't just about pleasure, it's about preserving your health. Let's go deeper. Part 2. The surprising benefits of sexual activity for men over 55. Whether it's with a partner or on your own, staying sexually active provides measurable health benefits, especially in your later years. And no, it's not something that's supposed to fade away. In fact, continuing this part of your life may be one of the most powerful tools for staying well. Let's start with the heart. Regular sexual activity helps improve blood circulation. It's a natural way to support your cardiovascular system, reduce blood pressure, and even lower your risk of stroke. In fact, researchers in Finland discovered that older men who maintained an active sex life had 50% fewer heart-related issues than those who didn't. That's a major difference. Without a single pill, it also works the brain. Sexual activity triggers a wave of feel-good chemicals. dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, all of which help reduce stress and keep the mind sharp. A study out of California found that men who engage in regular intimacy had better memory, stronger focus, and a lower risk of neurodegenerative disease. That's because these hormones keep your brain flexible and responsive, something known as neuroplasticity. Then there's testosterone. It's normal for levels to decline with age, but staying sexually active helps slow that drop. Stable testosterone supports strength, bone density, energy, and even confidence. Men with consistent activity have lower risks of frailty, fatigue, and osteoporosis. And here's something many don't know. Regular ejaculation is linked to better prostate health. One major study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times a month had a significantly reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. This is believed to help by clearing out toxins and reducing inflammation in the prostate area. And beyond the body, let's talk about how this affects your spirit. Men who maintain intimacy report lower stress, better sleep, and higher self-esteem. They feel more connected to themselves, more optimistic about life, and more grounded in who they are. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about preserving vitality and continuing to live with meaning and connection. Let's now address some common mistakes many men make when they give up on sexual activity too early. Part 3. The quiet mistakes that age you faster. It's not uncommon for men to pull away from intimacy as they get older, but more often than not, that decision isn't based on biology. It's based on outdated beliefs, social conditioning, and misinformation. Let's clear up a few common misconceptions. Mistake number 1. Believing desire disappears with age. While hormones do shift, the need for connection, touch, and pleasure remains part of your biology. If you assume that aging means the end of intimacy, you may be cutting off one of the very things that helps keep you alive and well. Mistake number 2. Thinking it only counts if you can perform like you used to. Many older men believe that if they can't get or maintain an erection easily, then it's over. But intimacy is so much more than that. It includes emotional closeness, touch, affection, and yes, pleasure in many forms. When you redefine intimacy, you create space to enjoy it again without pressure. Mistake number 3. Thinking abstinence saves energy. There's a long-standing myth that staying away from sexual activity preserves strength, but the science says the opposite. Regular intimacy boosts circulation, strengthens your immune system, and keeps your muscles and bones stronger. Avoiding it can lead to faster decline, physically and emotionally. The truth is, your body wants to stay connected. And when you support that natural need without shame or judgment, you give yourself a better chance at a longer, more fulfilling life. So don't wait. Stay open, stay curious, stay connected in every sense of the word. Another common roadblock for older men is feeling ashamed or uncomfortable about keeping an active sexual life. Generational beliefs and outdated societal norms often send the message that older men should stop expressing their sexuality. Over time, this creates a quiet sense of embarrassment, leading many men to pull back emotionally and physically. This can lead to feelings of isolation, low mood, or even depression. But here's the truth. There's nothing inappropriate about staying connected to this part of yourself. Sexual health is not separate from overall health. It's a key part of it. Instead of shrinking under cultural pressure, men over 55 should begin to challenge these old ideas. Because staying sexually expressive, in any form that feels right for you, doesn't just feel good. It supports your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let's now talk about something even more powerful. Part 4. Real ways to rebuild sexual health after 55. Many men assume that once sexual function begins to fade, there's no going back. But research and real-life experience shows that sexual health can often be maintained or even restored with a thoughtful, natural approach. From frustration to exploration, The first step is creating an environment that supports relaxation and connection. Stress is one of the biggest barriers to sexual response. When you're tense or anxious, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that interferes with testosterone and blood flow. So, make time. Choose a quiet, comfortable place. Use pillows for support. Allow your body to settle. From there, practicing deep breathing or light muscle relaxation can help release tension from the body. Even a few minutes of slow, mindful breathing can increase oxygen, reduce anxiety, and bring you back to the present moment. Many men find that this alone makes a big difference in how they experience pleasure. Rebuilding connection with your body also means slowing down. Start with gentle, non-genital touch. Explore areas like your chest, thighs, or lower abdomen. This wakes up the body's natural pathways for arousal and removes pressure to perform right away. As we age, arousal can take more time, and that's okay. Adding in tools like lubricants, designed for sensitive skin, or warming gels can also help. For men with reduced sensitivity, gentle massage or even vibration devices can restore sensations that have dulled over time. But perhaps the most important part of all, stay consistent. Just like exercise, regular sexual activity, even 2 to 3 times a week, helps maintain blood flow, protect tissue health, and support hormone levels. And over time, this regularity creates real change. Let's look at what that change can look like. Part 5. What happens when you stay consistent? The benefits of regular sexual expression don't just show up in the moment. They build over time. In the first few weeks, many men notice better sleep, less stress, and a stronger sense of relaxation. That's thanks to endorphins and oxytocin, natural chemicals that ease tension and promote emotional well-being. You may also notice that blood flow improves, bringing better sensitivity and stronger arousal. Even if erections aren't the same as before, the connection to your body begins to feel renewed. Then, after a few months, usually within 2 or 3, deeper shifts start to happen. Testosterone levels begin to stabilize. Muscle tone improves. Bones stay stronger. Many men also report more consistent erections, better circulation, and even mental sharpness returning. That's because sexual activity supports brain plasticity, helping your mind stay alert and engaged. Some studies even show that men who remain sexually active in later life perform better on memory and problem-solving tasks. And over the course of a year, the long-term benefits become even clearer. Risk of prostate issues, including cancer, goes down. Blood pressure often improves, and the likelihood of heart disease decreases. Emotionally, these men feel more confident, more socially connected, and more at ease with who they are. They don't see aging as a loss. They see it as a stage for renewal. Because sexuality isn't just about youth, it's about presence, purpose, and connection. So instead of stepping away, lean in. Treat this part of your health with care, the same way you would your diet, your exercise, or your mental health. We can't stop the years from passing, but how we experience those years is still in our hands, and too often, sexual health is left out of the conversation. Some believe desire fades completely with age, but the evidence and the experience of thousands of older men shows otherwise. Staying sexually active, even through self-pleasure, can make a powerful difference. It protects your heart, it supports hormone levels, it sharpens your mind, and it lifts your emotional well-being. Regular intimacy, just 2 or 3 times a week, helps maintain circulation, prevent dysfunction, and bring a deeper sense of connection to life. It also releases oxytocin and endorphins, easing stress and strengthening resilience. And emotionally, it helps you stay rooted in your identity, connected to your body, and optimistic about the road ahead. So make space for this part of your life. Use mindful touch. Try new techniques. Be patient with yourself. Challenge the outdated stigma that says sexuality fades with age. Because embracing your sexual health can transform this stage of life from decline into discovery. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. So include this along with your healthy meals, your daily walks, your mindset work. It's just as important. Let these lessons inspire you to live fully, honestly, and with confidence in who you are, no matter your age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share. What's one thing from today's message that stood out to you? What's one thing you're willing to try? Let's keep supporting each other as we grow stronger, wiser, and more connected. If you found this message helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your voice matters. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can continue bringing you health content designed just for you. Thank you for spending this time with me, and here's to living your life fully, on your own terms.